we are done with Intarsia section A, in which we kept adding full repeats, full 4 stitch repeats to the Intarsia contrast color part every time. So it didn't really matter. We always read the chart as it is, but now from this point onwards we're going to add different number of stitches, so we will have to keep track of where we start the row on the chart. On the first row, for me, for size 3, I need to add 2 stitches. And there's one thing I want you to see here. The second stitch is a part of the left twist. And because this left twist continues all the way up in the pattern, I want to keep it. So although my elongated stitch is my second stitch, I'm not going to take it to the Intarsia part. If my elongated stitch is the last stitch of the section that I'm adding to the Intarsia, only if it's the last stitch, I want to keep using it for the pattern. I'm going to take out my marker and add the first stitch to my contrast color section. And now I need to do the left twist and add the marker. So I can just work the twist. I'm going to work the first stitch of the twist and I can add the marker here. Now I need to take my main color and twist it around my working yarn because I need to bring it to this point where the marker is. This is the color change spot. So I'm just wrapping it around my yarn and I can keep working. So these were the first 2 stitches that I'm adding into the Intarsia. We've done the twist between the yarns and I can continue. So these 2 stitches of the chart, I'm just adding a little line to say this is where the beginning of my row is now. And these, I still need to see them because when I work my repeats, they are still a part of the repeats. But I know that this is where the beginning of my row is. So the next stitch is a double wrap. I'm going to work the double wrap on my elongated stitch and then I can release this stitch that was the first stitch that went to the Intarsia section. Now I have one more stitch to complete the repeat, so I'm half a repeat. I'm at the half of the repeat and now I can continue working the 4 stitches of the repeat. So it's 1 and then left twist and then 1. So that's 1 and then a left twist with a double wrap and 1. Okay, so I'm back to working my full 4 stitches repeat. When I'll come back on row 8, let's not knit, just read the pattern. So on row 8, I'm going to come back from left to right. I'm going to have these stitches and this is my repeat. And these 2 stitches I'm going to work at the end of the row. I'm going to work to 2 stitches before my marker, my color change marker. I'm going to place it here because again I will add 2 stitches to the contrast color section. So it was 2 stitches on this row, 2 stitches on the next row. That's a full repeat for me. And I'm just marking the place of where the color marker is going to be. So on the next row, let's do 2 more rows. On row 9, I'm going to have a full repeat, but these 2 stitches again are going to be added to the contrast color. So my color marker will move here, and here again my color marker will move here, and a full repeat is going to be added to the contrast color. So you can mark where your marker should be when you read the chart, so you know when you're getting there that you're on the right spot.